I'm not surprised. We're not surprised. The arrival of Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle. It's been blunt, or to use a more apropos term, it's been strategic. They've taken a scalpel to the elite, but it's a short victory lap, men, and here is why. We were already looking for you. We looked within our own club at one point. We have searched all over the world for a card that we can put our names on that and match up with Matt and Nick Jackson, with Kenny Omega, with Hangman Adam Page. Hell, with my brother. So we were looking, and you found us. November 9th, this Saturday, I find myself on the marquee with AEW World Champion Chris Jericho. Tony and I have talked about it. He knows what I'm about to announce, but before I do, humour me. I'm going to go on a bit of a detour and rattle off a few names. Eddie Graham, Cowboy Bill Watts, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. All of them were titans in our business. All of them were titans in our business. They were the best bell to bell, and they were the best at the box office. And those who saw them with their own eyes, those memories reverberate in their heart. It is a good feeling. It is positive. But for the cold and sterile historians of our business, there's an air of controversy that surrounds it. It's the simple fact that those men were also, in addition to being competitors, they were management. Not unlike myself. And for the last year, I've told everybody, every podcast, every radio, every correspondent, I've shouted it off the rooftops how proud I am of AEW. How proud I am of the all-inclusive nature, of the schedule, of the pay, of the fact that we will listen. This is the Ellis Island for a professional wrestler. This is freedom. So when I hear the same criticism attached to my name for being management and being in a title match, I can't not hear it. And with that said, I am announcing that if I do not defeat Chris Jericho at Full Gear, I will never challenge for the AEW World Championship again. Chris Jericho, that is a very big if. It's not an encumbrance. It's not an albatross that is going to sit on your chest and weigh you down. It is going to vanish. You've taken to calling my lot entitled millennials. You've called me an entitled millennial bitch. I've neglected to read in your best-selling book, A Lion's Tale, which you can get on Amazon for $3 or at any flea market. I neglected to read about the upbringing you had that was so hard. You talked about my silver spoon. Gosh, it must have been so difficult being the upper-class son of a famous hockey player. It is almost like we share the exact same silver spoon, you stupid dick! You dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. When you called me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus. Because the dirty secret about you... The dirty secret is that you need this generation more than it needs you. And you surround yourself with impressionable youth. This isn't about my dad. This isn't about the dead. It's about the living. It's about my mother. It's about my sister. It's about my wife. It's about the 14 years it took for me to go from undesirable to un-goddamn deniable! At full gear. At full gear. I beat you. I become the world champion and you fall back into your circle. Your inner circle. And you let them know that the ground should be rumbling between their feet because the elite are coming. And when the elite and the inner circle square off, it'll be a match beyond. And we are going to eat you alive. Greetings, one and all. If you enjoyed that, you can support me on my Patreon, Discord, Redbubble, or with a channel membership, or simply like, comment and subscribe to catch any future 𝗟𝗶𝗂𝗶𝗺 videos. And as always, my thanks for watching.